Okay, so going back to where I last left off, I was trying to see if saving the game the traditional way, like the non-emulator way, would work. So I saved at the temple, but noticed that there was no difference in the file. So I'm going to see if anything worked. Doop-a-doo. And I'm not going to record this way the whole time. Just wanted to show a couple other things. Now, I already tried this, but for your sake, see what happens. See, it says you don't have a saved game to retrieve. Please press button C. Sorry about the noise outside. I live on a kind of a busy street, and there's a whole bunch of asshole bikers with motorcycles that are louder than they need to be. Anyways. So that's what happens. And hopefully that recorded correctly, because I haven't been recording on this windowed mode. Been doing through DirectX, I think. So hopefully that worked. So basically, I did save the game slot before I tried that out. So I'm pretty sure I just have to load, save and load from the emulator, basically. So it's kind of weirds me out when I don't play along with the game. Like, imagine playing the whole game without saving or loading at all. Like, just a straight shot. That wouldn't really make sense. But, that's basically how it is when you use an emulator. The game can't tell the difference. It's as if you didn't, do anything. Whee! But anyways. So one thing that annoys me about most games on Steam is that the manuals are so incredibly hard to find. Like, you go into properties. Sorry, I'm using two screens, but I'm only recording on one. So, homepage, developer, manual, none available. Well, that's a lie. They just didn't realize how to make the manuals available to you in a way that makes sense. So actually, they do have the manuals for, I don't know, I'm guessing all or most of the games in this Sega Genesis Mega Drive Classics thing. But you'll have to look in your Steam folder. Now, it's on my F drive, but it's more likely on your C drive. So, C program files usually. I just skipped that and went and installed Steam onto, like, directly there. Anyways, Steam apps, common, and then your Sega Genesis or Sega Classics manuals, and abbreviated without the O for of, Sword of Vermilion. And there you go. Actually looks pretty nice. Color, specific to PC, like it's not just a scan of the original, although that would be cool too. I kind of like how GOG.com does it, where it's a lot of them are the original scans from the game's manuals, but I don't know why they don't do that sort of thing for video game console games. Well, I mean, I don't know why more aren't released, basically. And just do it that way. Do it the way GOG.com does it. But anyways, kind of getting beside the point. I'm just gonna end it here and then start recording again for real in the game. Well, actually I looked into it a little bit more, and someone else had this problem back in 2009, and no one responded to them, so I'm guessing that the in-game save just doesn't work. And I looked in data, and I'm guessing that it's one of these is the game's data, but I don't know, that's like one huge file, so... Oh, and I'm sorry, I have Crazy Talk, so it just thinks that all these are Crazy Talk files for some reason, but they're not. So anyways, and I even thought to look in Documents, which there is a folder for it, and I'm guessing that sort of Vermilion might be number 32, but opening this in Notepad gives me a bunch of weird characters and nothing useful. And same thing with this. Weird characters, nothing useful. So I'm at a loss as to how to solve that problem, but thought I might mention it. So I forget if I said this a second ago, because for me it's been several minutes, but Shining Force seems to have the same problem, and I'm guessing many of the other games have the same problem with in-game saves. So and I've played Shining Force, so I probably did try to save. So I'm writing a letter, well, I'm writing a support ticket for Sony, so hopefully they read it and do something about it. But, you know, all we can do is hope. Anyways. Hey, look! I'm uploading part 1! Oh, and one of the things I wanted to show was the menu in this Sega Genesis Classics thing. So, yeah, quit. Options. This is all the options you have, and you can assign your buttons and things, and it seems to work okay. Gonna switch it to full screen though. One of the things that really sucks is that these aren't organized. Like, this is where you go to play all the games, and that's one of the things I messaged them about in the ticket, is that these are not in alphabetical order. Like, watch this. Bam. And also, why would you want to, like, click through each and every one out of alphabetical order just to find the game you want? It doesn't make sense. One way that I found to actually look at the list of the games that I have is to go in, right-click, view downloadable content, and these are all the games that I purchased. Granted, I got it when the large packs were on sale, so I didn't purchase all these separately, but separately, I don't know, they're like $3 each, most of them, I think. But, yeah, if this thing had even a list like that, that would be great. But this is retarded.